a little bit different video, like the title kind of says, bit of a gear review, but clothing, what we're wearing out on the ice, specifically to stay warm. And I've kind of got some pretty good brands, pretty good products here that I like to wear, that I figured over the few years that I've been out ice fishing that I'm pretty happy with. Always the biggest thing with me was my hands and my feet. But yeah, I've actually been pretty happy with my gloves and the boots that I'm wearing the last 3 or 4 years. So I'm going to go over it. I've had a few people asking me, what gloves do you wear, what boots do you wear, what are you wearing out there? So I figured this would be a good time here, kind of toward the start of the season, to go over what I like to wear out there and what keeps me warm. Okay, so we're going to dive into it, and the biggest thing is over years out on the ski hill, especially snowmobiling and ice fishing, I've definitely found layers is the biggest thing. You don't want anything too big and bulky. It's definitely different than like all the work wear kind of stuff. You can wear the big Carhartt or insulated coveralls and stuff. They will keep you warm, but they're so heavy, and it's almost not the greatest when you're moving around from hole to hole, or in and out of the shack, setting up gear, setting up the tent, and then unpacking or packing back up. So I've definitely found that layers are your biggest thing, because otherwise you get so sweated up, then you go to sit down to fish at a hole and you're frozen, especially your feet, and you'll get that chill and you just never really warm up. Doesn't matter how hot you got the heater or fireplace going. And I've fished with a few people that wear that stuff, and I'm actually basically in my sweater and my bibs, I'm cooking, and they want the heater turned up, and this is kind of why. So let's dive into it. We're going to start at the base there, kind of work our way to what suit I'm wearing, and then we'll talk about some other little things, the gloves and the boots. So yeah, like the first thing we're going to start with, like I said, is your base layer. This is a big one. You definitely would probably want to spend a little more money on some of the base layers out there. Merino wool is a big thing now. Everyone's talking about, and it keeps you very warm. This is a field shear set I got. We got the long sleeve shirt and just the pants. This is a field shear set they sent to me last year. I wore it, and I'm very happy with it. It keeps me super warm. And actually, the cool thing about the shirt and the pants is they're heated. They're a heated suit. So basically, they have a little pocket here that a little lithium-ion battery goes in. You can unplug and put on the charger. Yeah, it's got light indicators. You plug it in, you put it back into the pocket. The pants are the same way. Then it actually has a little button here on the shirt. You just hold it. Yeah, turn it on. I don't know if you can see the red. It's got 4 different settings, from red being the warmest down to blue being just kind of the lowest heat setting. But actually the red is so hot, like I can't even wear it. I get so sweated up. But it is a nice little touch to have for a base layer if you do get a little chill on. Very happy with the stuff, and even without the batteries and the heated batteries installed and on, it's actually very warm just without it. I really love this set. I used to have a Helly Hansen set too. Was pretty happy with it. I just kind of wore it out. And this one, hopefully it lasts a long time. But yeah, I'm really happy with the field shear set. So that's the big one, base layer. This is going on. And first, the pants also are heated. They got the button. And the cool thing about this too is you can control it off your phone. It basically Bluetooths to their app, and then you can do the heat settings on there instead of like digging in, trying to hit this button. But yeah, very cool set, very happy with it. So that's my base layer, the field shear base layer set I'm wearing. Okay, before we get into my ice suit from the base layer, basically all I'm wearing over those long pants, or the base layer pants and the long shirt on the base layer, is basically over the pants I'm just wearing a normal set of sweatpants. Basically your cheap everyday sweatpants from Walmart or Costco or wherever it may be. But yeah, nothing special, just a pair of sweatpants. And then over the long sleeve base layer shirt, I just wear a hoodie like this, like a nice big thick, kind of thicker one. You can wear one without a hood too if you don't like that. But yeah, just your everyday kind of hoodie and sweatpants. Then from there, I'm putting on my ice suit. So basically the ice suit I'm wearing is the Striker Predator bibs, and then the Striker Predator jacket. So yeah, super happy with this set. I've worn it for a few years, and it's an awesome set. Keeps me so warm, and it's very light. And like I said, you're always moving around, and like ice fishing, it seems you're unpacking or packing or drilling holes, whatever it may be. So I really like the set. It's so light and very warm. The bibs, they're awesome. You got big knee pads in them, so when you're bending down on the ice, take a fish off or whatever, very comfy. Got big zippers on the side here. You can fit over your big boots. You can take them off and on. They also have kind of a, I don't know if you can see that, this goes around your ankle and then slides into your boot, and then the big part goes over top, so you'll never get water or snow inside your feet. Oh, zippers over up. You can zip that up, and then they even have a Velcro side, or not a Velcro, a magnet, so it just snaps. And then same as up here, you got your zipper to put it on, one button, and then the magnets. Good pockets on it. They're waterproof. This whole thing's waterproof and very warm, very light. I really love these bibs. The Predator set. Yeah, they got big pockets on the outside. You can put stuff. So yeah, really happy with those bibs. Predator jacket. Same thing. I love this jacket. It's so light. Nice big fleece hood in there, so when you're fishing outside over your hole, you can throw it over your tube. You can zip it right up to your face, cinch up the hood. It even has kind of a little wire in the hood, so if you want to bend that around, shape your hat or two. And then yeah, lots of zippers and pockets on this on the outside, waterproof, and on the inside. It also has that magnet flap too. It's a double one, so you don't get any wind or anything seeping through the zipper. Just show it quick here. You got big pockets on the inside. Put your extra gloves or something even in there. I've done before. Lots of stuff. So yeah, I'm really happy with this jacket. It's so light. Yeah, so I definitely invest in a good ice suit. They're made to be out there, and once you get one, you will just never go back. They're built awesome. Another thing I didn't mention too about this suit is it's got the SureFlow technology. So basically what that means is it's going to make you float like a life jacket. So if you ever happen to fall through the ice, it'll give you that chance to float up, try to get up onto some safe ice. So yeah, it's definitely a nice thing to have in the back of your mind wearing this float suit. It doesn't certify as a life jacket, but it'll basically work exactly the same. It's built exactly like it. Even if you're out on a cold fall fishing and you want to wear your suit, it gives you that peace of mind that you're going to float in case something ever happens. So yeah, just another thing. Definitely look into that ice suit. That's the one I wear, is the Predator suit by Striker. Okay, moving on to a big part of keeping me warm, and the questions I get a lot about is, what boots are you wearing? What boots are you wearing? And I've tried a lot of different, the Dunlops and the Baffins and the big Sorels. Sorels are super heavy. They do keep you warm, but they're also not great waterproof, and I really like the rubber ones. So the boots I'm wearing are a Deep River Adventure, they're called. Basically, it's a rubber boot with a liner on the inside. You can cinch them up to go around your ankle, but they're so light. I'm not exactly sure what these weigh, but they are like crazy light and crazy warm. And the big thing is, when you're drilling holes or walking through the snow and it's melting when you get into your tent, is your feet aren't getting wet because you got the rubber boot. So no water's getting in, and you got the liner to keep your feet warm. And they're very light, so you can be in these all day. I'm so happy with these boots. This will be the 4th or 5th year I've worn them. They're getting a little worn out. The toe is kind of going. I'm going to have to get a new pair. The thing about these boots too is I don't even know if they make them anymore. They were about $100. Sale did have them, sale.ca, but I think they're discontinued. So if you're looking for something similar to this, a lot of the guys are going to the Nats, which is basically the same thing. It's a rubber boot with a liner on the inside and very light. So that's what I would look at getting. These boots are crazy. I'm just so happy. I'll never go to anything different. My feet are never cold, always dry. So the big thing that goes with my boots though, that keeps me dry, is these Pioneer socks. Basically a slipper that goes over top of your sock and absorbs the sweat. So the big thing about these boots that they're making now is they're good to minus 30, good to minus 40. Well, they're so warm that your feet are sweating. And then when you sit there over the hole or in your tent, the sweat causes your feet to get cold. What these Pioneer socks do is absorb the sweat. It's crazy. Like at the end of the day when I get home, I take these off. My socks are completely dry and you can almost like wring these out. It's pretty gross actually, but it's crazy how they work. These are only like $10 or $20 on Amazon. I would highly suggest getting these. Whether you're wearing those rubber boots or Sorels, just look at getting these slippers. They absorb all the sweat and you'll notice a huge difference of your feet staying warm. These are one of the best things I've ever bought for staying warm out there. So yeah, that's a big part of keeping my feet warm, and I'm never cold out there with my feet anymore, ever since I got these and those boots, those rubber style with the insulation. So yeah, these are cheap, 10 bucks, 20 bucks off Amazon. I'd highly suggest getting yourself a pair of these if you're going to be out on the ice. Even if you're like snowboarding, skiing, skidooing, look at getting a pair of these, because it's crazy. Like I said, at the end of the day, you'll wring them out with your sweat and your socks. Your feet are just completely dry. It's amazing. So yeah, those are the Pioneer slippers, I guess they're called. Look at getting a size maybe a little smaller than your normal shoe size. That way they fit tight. They're going to stretch and you're going to wash them and stuff. I've worn out, like, this is like my third pair, and wear them all the time. And then really under those Pioneer slippers, you can just wear any day wool socks, like from Walmart. It does not have to be anything special. With those slippers, you could wear almost summer socks. It's crazy. So yeah, the socks I do usually wear are like a big wool set though, just for extra warmth. These are striker sets. Obviously, they sent them to me, so I try them out. I'm really happy with them. They're nice and high. I like a high sock, just so they're not sliding down your boot or whatever. But yeah, like basically any old wool sock would work. So yeah, look at that and those Pioneer slippers, and then those. I guess, like I said, they don't make my boot that I wear anymore. So look at getting like the Nat style boots. I'll throw a link down in the description of those Nat style ones that are very similar to this, and a lot of guys have went to. So we're moving on to gloves and hands, keeping them warm. It's a little bit tougher, probably one of the hardest things people find, keeping warm when you're fishing. And that's because you don't want big bulky things when you're trying to reel or tie or whatever it may be. You start taking fish off with your gloves and they're wet. So you want something a little waterproof, but want to keep them warm. You don't want anything too big and bulky. It's pretty tough. I even find sometimes my hands will get cold because you just don't want anything big and bulky. But you still need something to set up and take down, snowmobile out there, walk out there, whatever it may be. So I'm pretty happy with the gloves I've been wearing. I got two sets that I kind of go with. Right now, the Striker Attack set, and these ones are kind of the ones that I'll like fish with if I have to fish outside or whatever, or if I do hold my rod with one hand and keep one glove off to reel. But these are they're a nice tight fit, these Attack gloves. And so yeah, those are kind of the ones that'll be, if I'm throughout the day fishing or whatever, those are the ones I'm wearing. Very warm actually, they're waterproof. You can cinch them right up tight so no water gets into them. And yeah, really happy with these gloves. The other gloves I use, these are the Field Shear gloves. So kind of like the base layer, it's basically the same thing. They come up nice and high on your wrist. So these are ones that I'll wear skidooing out there, setting up, hauling around when it's super cold out. You can Velcro them up too. These are a very nice glove. Built very well. They're pretty expensive, but if you want to get warm hands, this is the way to go. You can fish in these too. I've done it. They're a little more bulkier than the Striker Attack gloves, but very happy with these gloves. They're built very well. They're warm. They are also heated too. So mobile warming. They come with the lithium battery too, and then inside here They have a little pocket and waterproof zipper. Let's try showing you. There's a little cord in there, just kind of like the base layer I was showing you. That plugs into your lithium battery. See if I can do it with the glove on. That plugs in. Then you just put it into the pocket, and you can zip it up. It's waterproof. I've got them wet tons of times. And then you've got your heated button up here, same as the base layer. Red's the warmest, and then 4 other settings, blue being the not as warm, coldest. It's not cold, it's still warm. These are crazy. They last me about 4 to 6 hours, depending on what setting you're on. And the red is like scalding hot, like so warm. So yeah, these are very nice, especially if you're sitting there skidooing out or whatever. These gloves are pretty fancy, the heated style. I'm pretty happy with them. So yeah, if you're someone who does a lot of outdoor stuff in the winter, look at getting these heated gloves, because you will not be disappointed. But yeah, even without the heated thing, they're a very warm glove, built very well. So yeah, those are the 2 gloves I wear. It's not going to be perfect. I don't think there is a perfect glove that you can just wear and fish with the whole time. Especially me, I don't like fishing with gloves. So I mean, if you're in the tent, usually it's not too bad. So you just need something to set up or drill some holes. Or if you're doing a little hole hopping, it shouldn't be that crazy cold out anyway. So yeah, like I said, I usually go with those attack ones or these field shear gloves. Okay, so that's pretty much what I'm wearing out there 80% of the time, and what keeps me so warm. Like I said, I found it that I'm never cold for the most part. My hands a little bit. I found something great for my feet that I showed you, and then that Striker Predator suit is a game changer as well. A couple other little things that I wear is just, a good solid thick tube. You don't want anything like those beanies or anything. I would tend to go with something a little thicker where it's got like the double flap. This is the kind of tubes I've been wearing, the Striker ones. You've seen me in a couple other ones on my videos. And then snowmobiling, this is just your balaclava. This is a Striker one too. Fleece lined, it's very warm, and it's nice and thin kind of too, so it still fits under a helmet. So yeah, look at getting something like that if you do a little bit of snowmobiling in and out to lakes. And then another suit that I wear, and you've probably seen me in a few of my videos, especially last winter with a mild winter. Like I said, sometimes that Predator suit or some of the big ice fishing suits, I just get so sweated up setting up camera gear and tents and stuff. So what I did was a lot of times, especially last year, this winter's been a little bit cold, I haven't worn it yet, but I'll wear that base layer sweats, hoodie, and then I'll put on this Striker Vortex rain suit. And it's not like normal rain suits where they don't breathe very good and you get like almost damp underneath and then you get super cold. This rain suit really breathes very good, and it's so waterproof. It's got a bit of fleece in it. It's thicker. It's not a very lined suit, but like I said, I kind of layer up. So then some of the warmer days you'll see me out there with this, and I really love the suit. It's probably the suit I've worn the most because it's out on my boat. It's a fall suit. It's a spring suit, and then I've even worn it ice fishing a little bit. I wouldn't highly recommend this as like your only ice suit though. It's just one that you guys will probably see me in once in a while, and that's why. If it's a bit warmer day, I just like being so light out there, and this keeps me warm on those warmer days. So yeah, that's the Striker Vortex suit, and the Striker Vortex bibs. Probably my favorite piece of fishing clothing, to be honest with you, is this suit. It's just so versatile. So light, breathes so good, so waterproof. I've been in up at Tobin Lake when it was snowing, raining, crazy winds, and all I wore was this suit, sweatpants and hoodie, and that base layer. And honest, I was dry and warm. It wasn't nice out. I would rather not have been fishing in that, but this suit is definitely one to look at if you're getting into a rain suit, or if you want another like lighter ice fishing suit for spring and early ice kind of thing. Okay, and just wrapping it up here, a couple other things you'll maybe see me wearing if you're interested in. This is new to me, this Striker Sure Float vest. It also has the Sure Float technology, so it's kind of like a life jacket basically. It's very nice and light, waterproof. It's got the zipper on the front. You can put your phone in, waterproof protection on that zipper. I've only worn this a couple times. Like I said, Striker just came out with it. It's new, and they gave me one to try this year. So I really wanted a vest. When I used to work construction, I always wore a vest out there in the winter, just because it keeps your arms free. And same as fishing, I kind of like want my arms free. I don't want to be tied up, bulky. So yeah, I was pretty happy when I seen they make a vest now. So yeah, it's insulated with fleece, nice collar on it. It's pretty comfy, and yeah, I'll just wear it over a hoodie, and definitely in your tent, kind of keeps the chill off your back or something. So yeah, that's the vest I wear sometimes, is the Striker SureFloat vest. And then just a couple of their thicker hoodies. This is the Breakline hoodie by Striker, very thick, waterproof zipper kind of hoodie. It's a thick one. I even wear it casually though, out and about uptown or whatever it may be, to work, to the office. It's a nice suit, so you can kind of wear it out, sitting in your tent or ice shack, or you can wear it uptown. So yeah, that's the one you'll see me sometimes wearing on some of my videos. Another one you might see me wear is a Striker Renegade hoodie. It's kind of a pullover style. It does have the zipper, like a quarter zipper. You can zip up. You gotta slip it over your head like a hoodie though. And it's very waterproof, this one. It's kind of a different material. I don't know how to describe it, but it's very waterproof, very warm, fleece kind of on the inside. Lots of pockets on it. It's got like a fanny pack kind of pocket on the front. So that's the Renegade hoodie. I'll wear it hunting or fishing, fall. Sometimes in the winter though, you'll see me wear it, but yeah, very warm. So those are some of the hoodies. If you're looking at getting a big, thicker hoodie, those are the ones I wear. So yeah, I like them. But yeah, that's going to wrap up this video. That's basically just a bit of a gear review and the stuff I wear out there that keeps me warm. So if you're looking at getting into ice fishing, or the guys who are asking, I love all these products. I wear them out there, and I live in Saskatchewan, Canada. It's not warm here in the winter. So if it keeps me warm, it should be good for you guys. I highly suggest it. Highly suggest getting into an ice suit if you're going to get into ice fishing or you do a lot of it. You will not be disappointed. So yeah, all the products will be listed in the description below if you're looking for a link for them. Or you can message me anytime, comment below, and I'll try to get back to you if you have any more questions about any of the gear. Right on, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.